All right, hi guys. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I'm in the coffee shop right now with our pallet wall behind us. You've seen that in the past, but we've been working on a few other projects that we were working on some footage for, to be able to show you guys. But I want to give you a small update. As you know, we've had the COVID-19 here. It hit really pretty badly, and we've been in quarantine for about 3 months. We're starting to be released. The last 2 weeks we've been able to have service, but extremely staggered on the chairs. As they've done in the States, it's about 3 feet apart, 1 meter here from one chair to another. But fortunately they've allowed us to begin services once again. So if you can keep us in prayer in that, just in having wisdom on how to properly do things, make sure that we're above reproach with the government, but that we're also doing things the right way, we'd appreciate it. Just for me personally, it's been kind of a tough season, just dealing with some depression, feeling like, what am I doing on the mission field? What am I doing in ministry? So I would appreciate your prayers in that, as well as just my future in Italy, what the Lord would have for me, that I wouldn't be choosing to do this just because it's a cool location, or just because I feel like it'd be the spiritual answer to do things. And so I'm really praying through what the Lord specifically has for my life. And I think we've abandoned that too much in the States, where we really focus on what do I want, what do I think that I can do best, and therefore that's the best thing for me. And so instead, I'm really praying about, what does the Lord have that's the best for me? What is His best for me? And being obedient to that, kind of like how Moses went out, not knowing the place that he was going to, but still choosing to go, and going to a land he didn't know, quite possibly not knowing the language that they spoke there. And so I'm doing that. I'm following through. I've been here a year and a few months now, praying about staying here for longer term, staying here to continue to learn the language, to be an effective minister of the gospel, to continue to make a difference in people's lives here. One of the great blessings that I've had here is being able to be a part of the youth group, be a part of the church life, and just be a part of people's lives here in Italy. We take for granted how many churches we have in the States, specifically in Colorado. I can literally walk to do 2 different churches within 5 minutes of my neighborhood back home. But here, there's people that are still driving 40 minutes, 45 minutes each way to go to church. There's only so many churches that actually teach the word correctly, and truthfully, and in the spirit of what the Bible is saying. And so I just pray that you guys would catch that vision, that you'd see the importance of what's going on here in Italy, that you would prayerfully support me in your prayers, but also if you feel led to financially support me in what's going on here. I'd love to be able to continue to make a difference in the youth group, in serving in the soundboard, serving with other people here on staff that are great ministers of the gospel, that are just people that the Lord called and said, here, go use the gifts that I've given you. I think I've shared this before, but it's become evident that the Lord, to me, is using a variety of different gifts and things that He's given me interest for, and said, go grow in them. But I still feel like I'm that kid who brought the loaves and the fishes to the Lord. It was only enough for him, or for maybe another person or two. But he took what little he had and he gave it to the Lord, and in faith let the Lord do what He wanted to do with it. But I guess I just wanted to say thank you for all your prayers and all your support, for what you've reached out to me and sent me an email or sent me a Facebook message to see how we're doing over here. Thankfully, nobody in our church caught the virus. Even folks that were working in nursing homes and hospitals, where it was really very likely that they could have gotten it, including a couple individuals who had deficiencies that would allow them to probably get it pretty quick. The Lord protected all of us, all of them, from allowing the virus to take hold. And so we are grateful for that, and it's just amazing that the Lord did that for our church. But continue to pray for others that have been affected in our region, especially financially, because there's a big economic problem right now with what's going on, because there's businesses going out of business. There's folks losing their jobs, and Italy already has a problem financially and economically from the past, in some other depressions that was going on. And so they're still moving through that. So we're hoping that the businesses can get going again, because they can't really afford to keep losing money and losing time on being able to pay their taxes and be able to make money and make a living. So continue to pray for Italy with us, if you will, and we appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I wanted to let you guys know what's going on, and please, if you have any questions or if you have any interest or you just want to know how I'm doing, please do send me a message. I have WhatsApp, I have Facebook Messenger, I have Instagram, any of those options. I even have email, the old school way. So I just wanted to say thanks and let you guys know what's going on. And yeah, I need a haircut, but I'm almost there. I'm getting there. Just kind of letting it go as far as I can, and then hope to get it cut real well for the summer. But just keep putting that off. But yeah, I wanted to say thanks and hope you have a good rest of your day. Hope this is a blessing. Continue to pray for us here. Thanks. Ciao.